So with everything that we've created through Scaly Adventures, what is the driving force or the thing that has kept you going?
Honestly, it's not even anything to do with Scaly Adventures. I think the biggest thing for me has been honestly being married to such a wonderful person. Um, it is because in 2010, I lost my job, because you were there,
Right.
making $200,000 a year, and at that moment you could have ran in your fear and said, you got to go out. I mean, the company was offering to help me find placement somewhere else, but you and I both know I didn't like the job. I didn't want to do it anymore. I felt dry in my passion
Yeah.
and in my life, and I was making great money.
Right.
But it was that you encouraged me, and you told me, we're going to go for this. We're going to make this happen. And throughout all the crazy stuff that we have been through with Scaly and tight months and the months that we've had to, we sold my beloved MR2, my 23-year-old car, and some of the other things that we've liquidated in order to meet our budget sometime. It's that you've stood beside me every single time, and the reason I say that and share such a personal feeling with other people is because I think that there are other people out there who really, if they really looked at their marriage, would think to themselves, wow, I've really been blessed with a great mate and a noisy GoPro. I'm sorry. No, I think that a lot of people, if they would look at their marriage and just think to themselves, wow, what can I give to this other person? Because they're giving so much to me.
Yeah.
And that's what drives me every day, to get up to make a better TV show than I did the day before, to make a better website than I did the day before, is because deep down I feel a passion to provide for my family and to honor the person that you are to me. Because the person that you are to me is a person who says, pursue your dreams, follow your passions. I'd rather struggle for a season in life and see you soar than I would see you flounder and prosper at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'd rather see you soar, and do the things that you love doing, and we can struggle and make it, because I know that we'll be blessed one day.
Mm-hmm.
That is probably the single biggest reason. It's to honor what you're doing for me. And I'm not going to lie and say that there are days that I don't doubt everything that I'm doing and call it into question. But it's the days that happens that I look at you and you have strength when I don't, and vice versa.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
it's in those moments that I say to myself, wow, I married a great person. And if you don't believe angels walk the earth, you should, because I married one. And it's on days like that that I say to myself, we'll be okay. God will provide everything we need.
Mm-hmm.
Faith is a huge part, because he already provided me with the person that I need.
Mm-hmm.
And those three things will help me to continue to pursue a very, very scary time in life, because this is our future. We're gambling on it, but I so passionately believe in what we're doing, because it answers a question: what are we doing for our next generation?
Right.
Somebody has to carry that burden. But the generation that you're holding up is my generation, me. It's because if I'm trying to carry this burden, you're carrying the burden of keeping me uplifted, and that means the world to me. And I'm so grateful for the person that you are. And I really just encourage other people out there, look at the person that you married. You may not be in the best time in your life. You may be going through some tough stuff. You may have gone through some tough stuff. You may have tough stuff in your future. But I can tell you this, when you married that person, you saw something in them, and they saw something in you. And it may be covered with the dust of time, but if you dust it off, you're going to learn so much more about that person, and that person will carry you through the toughest times in your life. And you, I can honestly say, made me the man I am, and challenged me every day to be better than I was the day before.